Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes.
Can he put it away?
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil and Cruyff!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Danilo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Linton. Linton. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gets into some space. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Danilo. Linton.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni. Passing nice and neat. Torres! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. Neymar, it's Neymar! Just off target.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Danilo. Gabriel. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, that's a key interception. And that could set him on his way. Well read, and the danger is averted. Linton. He has found a way through. And here's Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Conte. Cruyff. Fernando Torres. Danilo. And Rafinha. Oh, played through for the wide man. Always onto this. Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he cuts out the supply. He is through here. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
A case now of complete control. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. And he can clear it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Played into space out wide. And he's there to get it away. And this could be the final action of the first half. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Neymar. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Italy 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Bruno Guimaraes. Decent progress down the left. No way through there. Neymar. Torres. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That'll be a throw-in. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. He's shifting through the gears here. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was alert to it. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Messi, given the lift of his goal. That is a great pick out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Torres is alert to the possible... Real chance! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things looking so easy. He's had a hit! And that's why.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Danilo. Rafinha. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He can run onto that. Look at Cruyff! Danilo. And Torres! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pepe, and he's away. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way past. And that's cause for mild irritation. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. He won't be happy with that one. Joelinton. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. He's got a... tries a shot! Danilo gets it away. Neymar. Paulinho. And it's gone back to the keeper. That is a great pick out. Great hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's through here. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Joelinton. Now it's Torres. Now it's Messi. Guardiola.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Pepe. 2 minutes to be added on. Neymar. Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Marquinhos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Italy, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Italy have it back and can go again. Now it's Jovic. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Neuer claims it. Rafael Leao. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would say this fella, Tammy Abraham, is probably best suited to being a number 9 and operating in a front three with a couple of players either side as support. And I think it probably makes him a little more unpredictable with the very...
Hits one! Reinders. Gets his pass away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's a sweet ball, that. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ambrosini is there, and he can pick it up. Mbappe. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's picked his way through. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Italy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Might be danger here. Oh, red, nice interception. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe! Italy have reclaimed it. Now the finish! Pulisic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Jovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It could be in here, and he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Hernandez calmly anticipates. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And that could set him on his way. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. He's in plenty of space here. Conte.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. Mbappe. Nesta deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Italy head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9. Viene sostituito con il numero 13. Fernando
Whistle
Torres.
goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Abraham! Italy have got it back, and they'll have another go. Italy different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Pulisic is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Pulisic! In for the pieces! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Oh, what has happened? Great chance! And one more try! And we have our very first corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now that's well seen too. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. Italy still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Pulisic. Your impression so far, Jim?
Italy are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Has a go! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's searching through. Nesta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. And he's onside. He has found the way through. Shot at goal! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Decent hit! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 4. Numero 3.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Messi.
Italy take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
nicely aimed pass. Ambrosini. Italy have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Hernandez gets over and intercepts.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. Pulisic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Abraham. Played back in. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Abraham! Rafael Leao! There's the hit! That's a half-decent try. All hands on deck for this one. Can he finish? Kante tries to clear, and that has been cleared.
Milan have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
L'uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Pulisic. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Real chance! Rafael Leao. He won't be happy with that one. So that's it. It is all over. Italy have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Fenerbahce with the corner, there first. Gets his head to it! Just off target. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's... Can he finish? This time, surely! Neymar! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Goulet. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Italy have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Donnarumma punts it upfield. He has found a way through. No way through. Bellingham stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet. Well read, nice interception. And it's Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Back into the middle. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aktokolu. Aktokolu! Bellingham. Guardiola. That is good alertness. Now it's Cruyff. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He'll fancy himself from here. Guardiola! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. Fenerbahce are back on level terms. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Cruyff. Goulet. He is starved of space and time. Neymar. Torres. Araujo. Now it's Stoichkov. Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Conte. Messi. Italy have it back and can go again. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Neymar.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Good read, needed to be. Goulet. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that was vital. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata situati vicino all'ingresso. Grazie. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 13.
Fenerbahce get the second half going.
Numero 4. Lasciano il campo per
Messi.
il numero 9. Il numero 22.
Thuram makes the interception. Aktokolu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Heads it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Stoichkov.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. Neymar has it in a wide position. And there's the clearance. Italy come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Bellingham, and he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Italy perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bellingham. Cafu cuts out the pass. Conte. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fenerbahce upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Donnarumma is there to take. Bellingham. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. And it's Guardiola. Neymar. Cruyff. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
Italy have their
Messi.
second corner now.
Numero 14. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Il numero 19.
Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Cruyff, and that interception was most necessary. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Shifted it to the flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram wins the duel this time. Back to Kolu. Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
It's Cruyff. Shot at goal! Goal! Fenerbahce! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Fenerbahce take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Fenerbahce probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a... He's got the shot away! It's in! 20 minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Attenzione, una sostituzione. Ci saranno 3
Fenerbahce
minuti di
are
recupero.
able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So a double change. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. No, that was never going to make it. Mohamed Salah. Yildiz. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you could empathise with that.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him.
Not bad.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola. And it's Fernando Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Hoeneß. Nedved. Hoeneß. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Busquets. Oh, and he's through the middle. Conte. That has been cut short. And back to the keeper they go. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital. Guardiola. Cruyff. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. Conte. Messi. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Eto'o. Nedved. Eto'o. He's in a great position. Messi. Now it's Torres. And he's managed to get free. Hoeneß. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Real chance! Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Cruyff. Hoeneß. Here's Nedved. He's picked his way through. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There will be a throw-in. Nedved, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
That's a shade optimistic. Nedved.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Busquets. Hernes. Now Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Ronaldinho. And he's cut it out. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Eto'o. Oh, super find. Defending of the desperate variety. Fires from distance. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Oh, he had to make that. Chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Italy are in... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he skips past his man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, terrible mistake. Lahm. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Hernes. Italy have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's Nedved. That's Busquets. And here's Eto'o. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back it comes. Busquets. Nedved. Hits one! Really well taken goal.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 8,
Jordi Alba.
serán sustituidos por
Italy are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Well, that's well spotted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. Keeper seated all the way. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that would have won it.
Cruyff really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruyff! And here's Torres. And he's heaved it away.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rivaldo. And now they can clear their lines.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Rivaldo. Eto'o! Now it's Rivaldo. And the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Eto'o. Jordi Alba. Guardiola. Priol cuts out the pass. Kaká. Kaká charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now the finish! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That is so good, such sharp skills. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. The action has already started. Gets a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a fine ball. There's the hit! In for the pieces!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
That's headed upfield. And it's Fernando Torres. Neymar. Fernando Torres. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gently done. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Shot. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Platini. Roberto Carlos with a fine tackle.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alaba. That is a great pick out. Nicked it back promptly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That looks a cracking ball. Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar, he's got full. Danger averted for now. Platini. Platini. He's played him through. And he's got the beat. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer tries to clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now that's well seen too. But they've got it again. Vieira. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bastoni cuts it out, and it's Alaba. Alaba drives forward on the overlap. Pullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. Pullet. And he's cut it out. It's one! Decent enough try.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That is good strength. That's an excellent interception. Italy are looking to go forward now. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good effort from distance. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Great position. Has a go! And that has been clubbed away. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it in low. Czech claims it.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Conte. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Se está realizando un cambio.
That gets things going for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Cruyff.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Messi. Fernando. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Italy have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's going in strongly.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Italy do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Campbell deals with that comfortably. And here's Hullet. Oh, super ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. Up he goes! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. That's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Platini. Lam. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Picked out. There's the shot! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Campbell cuts out the pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Chance! Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vinicius Junior. De Jong. And it's Cruyff. De Jong. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out. Well played. Cruyff. Fernando Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Oh, what a pass! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Galatasaray can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Shevchenko! Smashing save, really good save that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That's a little off target. He could be in here. Fernando Torres. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Shevchenko! The Netherlands have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pirlo looking to play it into the box. He's got full. Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang.
Hits one! Goal, Italy! Into the lead once more. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Fernando Torres really can't believe it.
And now the hit! And Neuer! Oh, he's been caught napping! Guardiola with the clearance. Eto'o.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now it's Eto'o. Guardiola looking to get on the end of this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Great ball if he can get there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a nicely measured pass. Trife! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The Netherlands clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cantona. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. He is through here. And he's managed to get free. It's Zico! Has another go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Shevchenko must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Cruyff, Fernando Torres, Zico. The Netherlands look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams count.
Eto'o! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well read, nice interception. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is... And he'll shoot here! And it's Neymar. Half-time getting close now. Conte. Driving forward. Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's found him in space. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Real chance here! Zico! Guardiola. Pirlo demonstrating his defensive quality there. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's half-time here. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that's well seen too. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph.
Shevchenko! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The Netherlands take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Italy do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
A real chance if he can get through. Pulls it back. Puyol is there, and he can get that clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Eto'o. Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Rudiger gets it away. Cantona!
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Barcola. Italy still have the cards to affect this game. And it's played forward. He's in space and looking for options. He's got space in the area. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's there to clear it. Great hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Cantona. Eto'o. The most accurate pass. Barcola. Well timed, excellent interception. Cantona.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a...
There's the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Zico. Has a shot! This time, surely! Yes! And they are cruising away. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy picking.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nedved. Mbappe looking to run onto it. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fiddles it through, and he was quick to react. And here's Torres.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to what...
And pull it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, Waters! And he's following up! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. That's the throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both...
Great hit! Goal, Italy! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's Nedved. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Shot at goal! And he's been shifted off it. Messi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Half an hour played now. Spread neatly. Nedved. Guardiola short changes him with that pass. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. Into the channel. Played into space out wide. João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. shooting chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
There's the hit! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Cruyff. He's onside. He's found a way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Forwards and with intent. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is a great pick out. Cleared without complication. And it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's an excellent interception. And he's got decent hit! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a thrilling culmination to the first period, but despite all of that, the two sides still separated by a single goal. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Substitution for Turkey, number 17.
And the action is back on the way.
Coming on the field is...
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Owen. And he's away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Turkey upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in.
There's the shot! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Turkey go 2 up and into a position of real strength. They've seen climbs up big, and more and more and more. And surely that settles it. What a great So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cafu gets it clear. And here's Owen. Pullet. It's a mighty effort! They want to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep line playing.
Great hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Metz were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Alvarez. Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Can he finish? Goal! Metz! And Metz are in front.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Defending was strong and firm. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only...
Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Twice. Did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Vieira. And he cuts out the supply. Stood up well to him there. And Cruyff! Well, there's the clearance.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Alvarez. Pullet. Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Real chance, tries a shot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Metz clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Metz are sitting pretty. Has a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. And it's Fernando Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isak. Just the goalkeeper's a decent hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous. Pullet gets into some space. He gets big. They are rampant. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Maldini. And he's had it nicked away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Hullet. Hullet! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Neymar. Cafu does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The message is clear. None shall pass. And nicely intercepted. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cruyff.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Cruyff. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fernando Torres. Rijkaard cuts it out. Conte. Oh, and he's through the middle. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hullet looking understandably energised after his goal. Cantona. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Cruyff. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Conte. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Well read, nice interception. Messi. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. He's been picked out. He's got away. Cantona! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to them.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and another try! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He could be in here. He has found the way. It's Nedved! Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Quality ball. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. Nedved! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Great hit! And that has been cleared. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Tar makes the interception. Guardiola.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Conte. And it's Neymar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, he's found a way through. Pull it. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Neymar. That's a fabulous ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is good alertness. Fernando Torres aims beyond the defence. Conte, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Torres. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres. Pull it to Messi. Pull it. Threads one in. And that has put paid to that. And here's Cruyff. Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cantona! Cantona! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nedved. Looking for the runner. Cantona. He's through. It's 1-0. Cantona! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the counter is on. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That is a great ball. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That'll be a corner. Italy with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a look and place it forward. Torres!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Mbappe! Del Piero! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, they can break here. And it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi, he rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's cut it out. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He could be in here. Can he put it away?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Some resolute defending there. Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gets his pass away. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, good ball.
Cafu. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this. Decent hit! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.